Welcome to IELTS Speaking Task. So it is IELTS Speaking Training Center over here. You have 15 minutes during this test. So the examiner will be asking questions and you have to answer. You have 3 sections. So section 1, mostly it's all about introduction, the general discussion between the examiner and the student who comes here. And part 2, section 2, a topic will be given and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute is given time for you to prepare. Then in section 3, you'll be asked question based on the topic given in section 2. So different questions will be given. So try to speak elaborately, try to use good vocabulary, have good fluency, and don't have any nervousness. So speak as you are. Welcome, Anita. Could you introduce about yourself? Tell about your name, qualification, about your studies, about your country, about something about your hobbies and interests also.
Good morning. My name is Anita Vajna. I came from Ongole. It is in Prakasam district in Andhra Pradesh. Coming to my studies, I done my schooling at my native place. My school name is ZPH School. It is a government related school. And coming to my second level education, it is a 2 years course. I learned I studied 1 year in Vijayawada, Geetanjali College, and I moved to my native place named Ongole. I studied my second year in Uma Maheshwara Junior College, and coming to my undergraduation, I did BTech in Computer Science in Kadra Memorial College. It is near to Hyderabad. And I did MSc Management in Scotland from the Robert Gordon Universities. Coming to my family, my father name is Nageshwar Rao. He is a businessman, and my mother name is Amala. She is a housewife. I have one older brother. His name is Anil. He is working as a civil engineer. My hobbies are reading books and listening music and swimming.
Well, Anita, what is the language you speak at your home?
I speak in Telugu at my home.
Do you speak any other language?
Rather than Telugu, I do speak in English. Both only two languages I know, Telugu and English.
What is the best way to learn a foreign language?
I can say the best way is to learn foreign language is by reading novels, and by watching Hollywood movies, and chatting with friends rather using English rather than using their own mother tongue.
And what do you think about the opinion of English as an international language?
I do agree with English as an international language because most of the developed countries are English based countries, and because English is the easiest language to learn and easiest way to express.
Fine, Anita. Could you describe a celebration which is most important in your country? You should say the celebration which has taken place. How do the people celebrate the function? What do you dislike and like about the celebration? And you should say why the celebration is very important.
If we are going to speak about celebrations in India, we got people are in the India are coming from the different religions. Everyone got their own celebrations. They used to celebrate in their own style. If we are going to speak about particular celebration, I can say it is in India. It is Ganesh Chaturthi is a famous for all Indians, because all over the India the people will celebrate that festival. It is that festival comes in the month of September. In between the month of September, people used to call different name, they call different, it varies the place to place. From south people they call Vinayaka, and if you are North Indian peoples they'll call it as a Ganesh, and it is like a 10 days festival. People worship the Ganesh for 10 days, and there by during this period they'll conduct some games for the children. And they'll present some gifts to the winners, and they'll do some fashion oriented functions, and people used to express our culture to the children. Final day they'll we got one we used to worship Ganesh with the by putting the laddu as a prasad, and final day they'll put one auction sale for everyone. The one who pay more amount, that person will get that prasad. It is very precious to everyone. The one who got that prasad, he or she they spread they spread that laddu to everyone. And final day they'll sink that idol in a river or near any kind of water ponds.
Thank you very much, Anita. Could you tell about the custom and traditions in your country?
I can say customs and traditions are most important to us, because they are the identities for one country. If we can go anywhere, we can find that person by seeing their culture, their traditions. We can find that this person coming from, if you are as an Indian, we can find by wearing saris. If one person wears saris in any other countries, the people will got to know that person maybe coming from the India. That means they are following our cultures and traditions.
Thank you very much. Do you think the customs and traditions in your country is important for younger people as important for the older people or elder people? The elder people are the people who maintain the custom and tradition. Do you think the younger people also should follow what the elder people are doing?
Yes, it is most important to the youngsters as the older people to follow their customs and traditions, because the youngsters are the one who carry forward the tradition and cultures to the next generation. One should know everyone should know the culture, about their cultures and their traditions. They need to follow on daily basis.
Thank you, Anita. Could you tell me some tradition and culture which should disappear from your country, which you think that it should be disappeared? Some tradition and culture.
Yes, we got some cultures to disappear. I can say it is a dowry system. Dowry system means the bridegroom will get paid by the bride in the time of marriage. The bride parents will need to pay some amount to the bridegroom. That system is not, I don't think it is fair enough to pay money to the bridegroom, because even bride also bride parents also they spend much money for their
Thank you, Anita. Could you tell me some of the foreign culture which had an influence in your country?
We had faced many influence and cultures from other countries. We can say family relations getting distracted by following the other international cultures. only like girls should stick for only one marriage. After like adapting the other cultures, people they're easily getting divorced, and they're choosing another person, and they're getting married, and people started enjoying their by drinking and going to the pubs, and in earlier days we don't have that culture. We don't have the disco, we don't have discos and pubs.
Miss Anita, do you think that people migrate to other country, they should maintain their own tradition and culture and customs and habits? Do you think they should maintain their home culture?
I can say it is important to follow the culture and the tradition, even they immigrate to other countries, because they are the identity for the particular nation and particular country. Then only if we are following our own traditions, we will get respected by other countries, and that people who are from other countries, they will know they will got to know the culture about India and everything, different cultures in India.
Thank you. Miss Anita, could you tell me, do you think the movies, do you think the social networking, multinational companies, television channels, do you think these type of media are trying to bring a uniform culture all around the world? And do you think this is good or bad?
For some extreme, it is TVs and internets are supporting to make all different cultures to as a one. I can't agree completely, because only rich people are following that culture, like they are feeling the our culture and other abroad cultures as same. For now, not for everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.